The man ruthlessly cut off the princess's golden hair. The golden hair instantly turned brown, the long-haired princess turned into a short-haired princess, and the witch quickly turned into an old witch in the dragon. The white-haired old witch accidentally found a golden flower. As long as you sing to it, you can make Kang Lao's face young immediately. This is definitely a treasure. The witch hid it. With this magic flower, she lived silently for hundreds of years, until one day there was a king who wanted to cure his wife's illness. He sent out a large number of soldiers to look for medicine. The soldiers picked up the golden lotus root. They melted the magic flower in the spring water. After the queen took the medicine, she not only recovered from the illness, but also gave birth to a cute golden-haired princess named Rapunzel. But the witch who lost the root of her life naturally refused to give up. She sneaked into the palace at night and sang to the princess. Unexpectedly, in the next second, the princess' hair shone with golden light. As for the secret of her hair, only this old witch knows. As long as you get it, you can protect your youth forever. You can cut it. Her golden hair turned brown in an instant, and she lost her magic. In order to live a long life, the witch did nothing but steal the princess away. From then on, Rapunzel found that every year on her birthday, there would be thousands of beautiful lanterns in the palace. But what she didn't know was that those were the wishes of the king and queen, hoping that one day the missing daughter would come home. 18 years have passed, and the princess's hair has grown to 18 meters. Spreading out can fill the whole room, but for her own identity, Rapunzel still knows nothing. The only companion is this mutated dragon. Every time the witch comes home, she will shout her name under the tower. Then Rapunzel will throw out her long hair and take her mother back to the tower. Tomorrow is Rapunzel's 18th birthday. She wants to go to the castle to see the skylight in person, but she was rejected by her mother, saying that the outside world is full of danger. There are monsters everywhere, especially a kind of monster called man. They are full of mouths and teeth, and they are best at lying. However, the witch did not expect that when she just left the tower, a man really came to the door. His name is Flynn Rider. After a thief and his twin brother stole the crown of the palace, he was chased by the soldiers all the way, who knew that he accidentally hit the secret island and found this high tower. There should be a good hiding place. Flynn Rider climbed up without thinking and finally climbed into the room. When he felt safe, he was knocked down by Rapunzel with a pan. Seeing the thief lying on the ground, Rapunzel was curious and opened his mouth with a pan. Strange, why is this a man without teeth? Afraid of being found by his mother, Rapunzel hurriedly hid Flynn Rider in the closet and finally stuffed him into it with a big mirror. While Rapunzel was looking at the mirror and admiring her pendigua skill, she suddenly found a shiny thing in Flynn Rider's backpack, which felt a bit big when she put it on her hand. When she put it on her head, she thought it was custom-made for her. Flynn Rider didn't expect that the crown he worked so hard to steal would end up on the head of the real master. At this time, suddenly there was a shout from his mother. Rapunzel quickly hid the crown, threw down a beautiful long hair, and took his mother to the tower. For Rapunzel, 3 days is enough to escape the tower to see the sky lantern, and the only person who can lead the way is the handsome thief in front of her. Under the whisper of the discolored dragon, Flynn Rider finally woke up. Rapunzel proposed a condition to him, as long as Flynn Rider can be his guide. After she left the tower and went to the castle to look at the skylight, she would return the crown to him. Flynn Rider dared not return to the castle, but faced with Rapunzel's threat and the temptation of the crown, he had no choice but to agree. Rapunzel stood by the window barefoot and was very nervous. This is the first time she has jumped from such a high place in 18 years. After encouraging herself, a stream of golden hair fell from the sky. Rapunzel took the elevator and slid under the tower. From the moment her feet touched the grass, Rapunzel fell madly in love with this world. The green grass, the cool river, everything is so beautiful. Even the air is different from the one on the tower. Just when Rapunzel and her new friends were having fun, a group of white horses from the palace found this place. Seeing Flynn Rider's wanted notice, the white horse was very angry. Not only did he change the portrait, he also tore it into pieces. This tooth is just like a crusher. Suddenly I heard something behind me. The white horse immediately rushed forward and hid behind a stone and disguised himself. Seeing the footsteps getting closer, the white horse suddenly came out and was not the one he was looking for. The white horse was very disappointed at the moment, and the witch saw the royal white horse and felt bad at the moment and rushed to the tower quickly. As expected, there was no one in the tower. There was only a princess crown and a wanted notice in the corner. The witch thought it must be this man who took Rapunzel away. When Rapunzel and the villain here finished one thing, a group of royal soldiers suddenly broke in and cut open the door of the secret room. Let them hide in a dark place. I thought I could escape the soldiers' pursuit, but I didn't expect this white horse to have an unusual nose. I have magic hair that glows when I sing. Flower, gleam and glow, let your power shine. Unexpectedly, a miracle really happened. Rapunzel's long hair shone brilliantly. The cave was lit up in an instant. The two pushed the rock at the entrance of the cave and finally escaped. Flynn Rider was shocked and couldn't speak, but what surprised him even more was that Rapunzel used her golden hair to hold Flynn Rider's injured hand, accompanied by a beautiful singing voice. The golden light flowed along the long hair like a river. Finally, it flowed to Flynn Rider's palm. Unexpectedly, Flynn Rider's wound healed.